What is up, killers? Kev here, and today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition. Today we are going to be looking at 5 must-have weapon mods on the Bethesda.net website, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Standalone 09's Weapons, coming in at 212.8 megabytes of a download. This mod in summary adds 29 new weapons to the game. This mod merges versions of mods that have been a collection together and squashes them all down into one mega pack, thus giving you 25 new weapons to the game. There's going to be swords, daggers and bows, and all are going to be completely standalone. To get all of them, you will need to head over into any particular forge and you can rustle these beautiful weapons up. They're absolutely gorgeous. Trust me, that download size is going to be reflecting on some of the model meshes and textures, and also the resolution to do with some of these weapons. They look absolutely gorgeous. Whatever playstyle you are doing, guaranteed there is going to be one that fits snug as a bug to do with that. Master of Archery Comprehensive Bow, coming in at 20.2 kilobytes of a download. A Master of the Bow should be equipped and rewarded thus with their skills. This particular mod adds 21 new bows for the Master of Archery, from a basic starter weapon all the way to the advanced ultimate power of the gods. This particular bow is going to be OP as anything, but you will need to grind to get it. You can use wood, iron and leather to create the basic one within there, and thus upon grabbing that one you can upgrade it via the tier system within the forge. This is a great idea for anyone who is going to be an archer out there, and as archery level increases, so will the number of weapons available. Obviously mine is lower, so this is what you are seeing on screen now, but you can create them indeed. Do not worry about that, and the weapons will obviously go all the way up to level 100, and you will be able to purchase the bullseye perk. Albion Swords. This mod adds Albion Swords to the game, originally made by Outbreak DV and a few other different people too. This one is going to, do believe, a port from the nexusmods.com, and all weapons can be crafted and upgraded. Now there is going to be 12 new swords added to the game. There's going to be 6 variants of a one-hander, and the same on the other side, the flip side of the coin, there's going to be 6 variants of a two-handed blade for you guys to pick up. The stats of the swords are going to be compared to ebony weapons within the base game, and as well I think they fit in absolutely great. They're not out of place whatsoever. I think they fit very lore friendly, and overall a nice collection too. And as I said before, you've got that variance of a one-hander, or if you prefer a two-hander, you can rock the two-hander. SAO Sword Skill Starburst Stream, and this one is going to be the fixed version. I do believe they had a sort of a normal version which was really clunky and didn't work whatsoever, and obviously this is going to be the final version, which is going to be the fixed one, coming in at 794.8 kilobytes of a download. Adds the skill Starburst Stream from Sword Art Online, modified and implemented via the animations to do with other set mods and implemented within Skyrim. The animations now are working in fully intended as they were supposed to, and as you can tell on the screen now, they are pretty damn awesome. Now there is a collection of these on the Bethesda.net website that has hit this week, and we will be covering all of them, if not the majority of them, on the channel too. This one is definitely going to be exciting and interesting. If you do want to mix up sort of a really extreme sort of fantasy look to combat, then this mod is going to be a must to pick up. For this one, all you need to do is pretty much install it, plug and play, jump into the game, go to your spells, and this will be located pretty much in the set alphabetical order. This one is listed within that category. Calgar, Sword of Sithus, coming in at 11.1 megabytes of a download, ported from the nexusmods.com with full permissions for all of us to enjoy on the Bethesda.net website. This sword is absolutely awesome. Personally, my personal favorite is going to be two-handed, just because when it is sheathed it looks absolutely gorgeous, let alone when you get this blade out and start swinging it around. It is absolutely gorgeous. Once again, this one is going to be located within the ebony section to do with the forge. Go on there and you can pretty much pick this one up. This mod is sort of like a Dark Brotherhood themed sword to the world of Skyrim. There's going to be 2 different variations. One is going to be a one-hander, and you guessed it, the other one is going to be a two-hander. You can throw both of these on the grindstone to upgrade them and enjoy them in their full capacity. These swords are absolutely great. There's loads of them to cover and loads of them out on the Bethesda website that have been ported from the nexusmods.com, and I'm very interested to dive in and show them all off to you guys this week. Yol Hulken coming in at 2.9 megabytes of a download. Open perms and permissions from the nexusmods.com to head over to the Bethesda.net website. This axe can be found at Mount Anther. This is going to be embedded within a pillar and it looks stunning hanging out, as you can tell at the visual on screen now. The axe is enchanted with a fire damage spell and can also make this unenchanted if you want, but you must have the axe within your inventory to go over to the forge and make another one for you guys to enjoy. These would look sick dual wield, that is for sure. Personally, I really do like the enchantment on there. If you're wondering what sort of enchantment sort of altercation mod I do have, I think it's an AOE or something like that. It's in my load order. It makes the enchantments look really sick and it just adds another level of spice to this particular axe. Massive fan of the models, meshes and textures for this axe. I think it looks absolutely boss. Arctic Wolf Bow coming in at 4.8 megabytes of a download, a port from the nexusmods.com with full perms and permissions too. This mod adds one new bow to the game called Arctic Wolf Bow. Its location is going to be in the chill far north of Winterhold on a bedroll in an empty cell cage near the lantern. It's the same base damage as Ebony, but it's roughly 20% faster. It can be crafted and enchanted and upgraded with the Ebony smithing perk. So if you want a free one, head over to the set location and pick it up yourself. I think it looks really nice indeed, especially the sort of longer tips of the bow itself. The tops and the bottoms look really nice with that beautiful metal texture running through it, and the bow itself looks great. I must say, the pictures itself on the Bethesda website do not do this justice whatsoever. The pictures look like from PlayStation 1, but the actual model within game is really nice indeed. It's such a shame that that image is on the gallery to sort of portray what this mod is actually going to be. It was a texture match with the Nord Hero arrows from the IWIBA mod, Shield and Sword of the Dragon, coming in at 12.4 megabytes of a download, a port from the nexusmods.com. The weapons have been enchanted with a beautiful energy glow with a power attack that deals 30 damage on top of each individual item with each individual strike. How to get them? All you need to do is head over to the forge, go into the dragon bone category, and they will be scattered around there for you guys to make. Sword of the Dragon is going to be costing 2 iron ingots, 2 steel ingots and 2 leather straps. Great Sword of the Dragon is going to be costing 2 iron ingots, 4 steel ingots and 3 leather straps, and Shield of the Dragon is going to be coming in at 1 leather strap with 4 ebony ingots. They look absolutely great. I did a comparison between the front and the back on the shield, and the amount of detailing on the back is suffice to the front of the shield. Honestly, it looks absolutely awesome. Very lore friendly for the weapons indeed. The shield is a little bit hit and miss for me, but paired with the right gear and sort of the other different sort of mods out there that do alter the dragon aspect to do with the game via armor, shall I say, is going to be really nice indeed. I think it's very cool indeed. I love the engravings and I love the hilts on the weapons. Throwing Weapons Lite updated, coming in at 6.9 megabytes of a download. I remember covering this mod absolutely ages ago on the channel, did a mini mod showcase on it as well for a rough breakdown, but for this one it is an updated version and full perms and permissions from the nexusmods.com to get uploaded on the Bethesda website for all of us to enjoy. There's going to be original light throwing scripts added into the game. Not only the animations look great, but some of the actual things you can get for throwing are really interesting indeed. So you can tell in the forge I'm making most of these here, and most of them can be found within the forge. So you can get throwing knives, throwing axe, javelins, oil pots, which is basically sort of like a fire grenade, which is really cool. You can get smoke bombs, you can get frost poison grenades, which is really insane. It's like a frozen poison liquid, basically just kills them after time but freezes them. Really insane. And grenades, which is going to be a typical grenade, which we all know and love. This mod is great, an incredibly low download size and one for picking up. Maybe you've picked up Valhalla and you want a little break and you just want to enjoy Skyrim, go back to the OG of the RPGs, but still want that throwing sort of axe maybe with that Viking build on Skyrim. I'm giving you ideas here, but yeah, this would be a nice one to pair with something like that. The Doverkin's Landsack. This one is coming in at 10.9 megabytes of a download. This acts as a short sword, shorter reach but a faster swing. That is based off an actual Langsack which you would get in sort of the medieval time. Not too sure what exact period this was from, but it's true, and why not add it to a game such as Skyrim, straight for the Doverkin 2. But this one, it is a beautiful Old English sword and can be made at the forge under the steel category, and you will need the steel smithing perk in order to create and craft this particular weapon. Honestly, it is very nice indeed. It looks really cool. I love the engraving, I love the detail, and I love the fact of this one is incredibly small. So not only could you have this in a Viking build or any sort of warrior build, but also as well you could pair this with a potential assassin build too. Open options for this blade. Let me know your thoughts of it down in the comment section below. So guys, that's the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. Click that subscribe button right next as well. There is going to be a little bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification in some way, shape or form when I upload a video to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.